What's up, everybody? I'm here with Gogeta, and I'm bringing you the semi-final part of what if Goku and Vegeta were born as Gogeta and Vegito. Now, I did not actually, but I'm going to give you guys a recap of what happened in the previous video with both Goku and Vegeta, known as Gogeta and Vegeta, of course. In this timeline, we're able to easily defeat their own variations of evil beings, and eventually the gods threaten theorized that maybe the monsters will get too strong for their own good, so some of the gods of destruction decide to face off against them. Eventually, the god of the universe 5 and universe 10 will decide to face off against the mortals, deciding to kill them so make sure so they don't cause any threats to the future. While both Gogeta and Vegeta would have trained during their casual days, they must able to get information from ways that some of the angels want to actually meet them at their own universe. Of course, both of them will be teleported by Whis' staff. Whis will also would have given out a button so they can teleport to back to Beer's planet if they needed to. With both Vegeta and Goku keeping it just a secret, just in case if something bad is to happen. Eventually, they'll actually meet the angel of Universe 5 and Universe 10. Being confused on why there's two angels, eventually they're able to look behind their back as they'll see the gods trying to hide them, as they're easily able to dodge in Super Saiyan Blue, asking why they're attacking them. With the gods telling, with according to gods telling them that they will not allow these powerful monsters to be a threat to them and the Omni King. Of course, both Gogeta and Vegeta are practically shocked of how they are wanting to kill them. They didn't even do anything wrong. Why are they doing that? That also explains that they could not allow Morse to reach the gods. Morse should stay where they are, below them. As they will fire Hakai balls, both Gogeta and Vegeta know they must use this transformation. They have not used them in a long time, but it's time for them to use it once again. Gogeta's shot is your roll Kaioken times 10. Is your power up times 20 as well, while Vegeta power up to Blue Evolution. Also, if you're wondering, the United States was United San Antonio, what kind of did happen? So yeah, if you want this afterwards. So if you want the Go Black arc does not exist. This is just practically a new arc. If you want examples, practically respect both Gogeta and Vegeta for they want to break through limits and how powerful they are. So Zanzo practically supports both Vegeta and Gogeta while the other gods despise them. Even Zanzo is practically irritated that his gods' instructions are practically allowing himself to practically do that. Just to kill Morals because they think they don't deserve to be at the low. This is just disgusting, as Zanzo thinks to himself. While Gozo is trying to help out his disciple to make sure that he's in the right state of mind. Eventually, Zanzu knows that he must help those fusions if they are in need. So yeah. Eventually, both Vegeta and Gogeta will face off against the gods of destruction, easy able to defeat them use their new transformation, but know that they might face trouble when facing the angels. Eventually, the angels will rush against them, given orders by the Grand Priest to kill both Vegeta and Gogeta, if may be, if not even the gods of destruction, dying. Eventually, both Vegeta and Gogeta will face off against the angels, knowing that they must stand just at their maximum power. They power up as they rush against the angels, seemingly as they continue with their battle. As seemingly both viewers are struggling to keep up, they'll power up as they use their full power, eventually able to kill the angels. Eventually they'll use their button to practically teleport back to Beer's planet, seemingly exhausted and out of energy, seemingly as they put their all into the battle, but it seems it was almost not enough, as they were most likely able to die if not able to push the limits beyond. Eventually they were able to practically tell both Whis and Beerus about what happened, when Whis practically being in shock of why his father wanted to kill both of them. Yes, they're incredible prodigies, but why does his father want to kill them? Both Gogeta and Vegeta practically theorized that maybe the Grand Priest is trying to take the Xeno's throne, and maybe utilizing this just so he can become the next Omni King by taking control and killing both of them, just to make sure that no threats can be in his way. With both Whis and Beerus actually seeing the point in both Gogeta and Vegeta's statement, they think that maybe they're right. Actually, Whis is able to research secretly with Mirrors that both Vegeta and Gogeta are practically right. Grand Priest is actually trying to stall Xeno's space while the other gods are structured on and angels are on his side. But eventually Beerus alongside Champa, Vals, and Whis are on both Gogeta and Vegeta's side, wanting to protect the multiverse and not allow Grand Priest to become the next Omni King, seemingly as sees as a nuisance. Eventually both Vegeta and Gogeta were trying to warn Zeno if they want to go to a palace quickly before Grand Priest can hurt him. Eventually they both were trained by both Beerus. Eventually, Vegeta would have been trained by both Beerus and Champa how to utilize destruction energy, while Gogeta would have been trained by both Whis and Vados to learn the technique of Ultra Instinct. Eventually, both warriors were able to learn their own respectable forms, and eventually they'll head off to Zeno's palace using the Zeno button that Gogeta was given alongside Vegito. With them able to teleport there as they try to go as fast as they can so they can reach Zeno. Eventually they're able to reach Zeno as they see the Grand Prix behind them. As both fusion with more Zeno to look behind him and watch out, Zeno is too slow to pick up with Grand Prix speed as he's able to kill Zeno. He seemingly has all of his energy afterwards, with both fusions being angered as they see the Grand Prix kill Zeno, telling that he's gonna pay for this. The Zeno goes trying to attack the Grand Prix, but the Grand Prix just absorbs them both of them. Surprising both warriors is Daichi just became more powerful and sees he gained an ability. But how did he get it? You see they were able to get that the Grand Priest used the Dragon Balls. The Grand Priest didn't chuckle as he tells he's actually not the Grand Priest. He's the dark thought of the Grand Priest who wanted to become the Omni King ever since he was created. This dark thought was just building up and building up until Zeno was chosen as the next Omni King. This part of the thought kind of irritated Grand Priest, but he wanted to ignore it. But because of his dark desires, created him the Dark Priest. Both Gogeta and Vegito are a little bit worried, but they decide to use their new transformation. As Gogeta and Vegito power up, as Vegito powers up into his Ultra Ego, showing this form for the first time, with Gogeta also showing his Master Ultra Instinct for the first time as well, as they'll face off against the rest of the angels in Gods of Destruction. Eventually they'll face off against them, seemingly as their battle will most likely be incredibly close, with both fusions able to easily overpower the Gods of Destruction and angels as they consider their battle, seemingly as their power and potential is not being going to waste by the train with Vados and Whis. Eventually Beerus and Champa are trying to help out the universes be in complete focus just in case if something is to go wrong. They also are to collect the Super Dragon Balls just in case if both Vegito and Gogeta are to fail in their battle between the Grand Priests. Eventually both fusions know that they might not last that long. Eventually able to take out all the angels and destroyers, remembering to tell both Beerus and Champa to revive them and practically clear their thoughts of any negativity, knowing that they must finish the Dark Priest as soon as they can. But before they can practically approach him, he's able to send them flying, but both the few warriors will power up to their maximum power, seemingly as they are not giving up just yet. As both Vegito and Gogeta rush against the Dark Priest, seemingly as the Dark Priest is having trouble to deal with both of them. But the Dark Priest will power up into 75% of his base power, seemingly showing his powerful Ultra Instinct while utilizing this. But both fusions are able to pick up with that power, seemingly as they're more than enough to challenge the Grand Priest or the Dark Priest at his stage. Seemingly as now the two wars are even more powerful than Xenoguards. Seemingly as now both Vegito and Gogeta have reached limits beyond that of the Angels and Destroyers. Eventually both wars will try to land the finishing blow on the Grand Priest as they will power up their own variation moves. With Vegito powering up a Big Bang Kamehameha while Gogeta powers up a Final Kamehameha. With both powering their attacks, they'll fire their signature attack, seemingly creating a Big Bang Final Kamehameha. With this, they have to fire their gigantic attack at the Grand Priest, but the Grand Priest will power up, his Dark Hour continues to grow, and then disperse the attack, surprising both warriors as he becomes his true form. As he grows the Dark Wings, both warriors are surprised as he becomes a true Dark Priest, seemingly showing his true power. Eventually, he's able to send both Gogeta and Vegeta flying, seemingly as they cannot even sense or nor even calculate how fast the Grand Priest was able to move at that precision. Eventually, both warriors are kind of a little bit exhausted, but are able to pick up their energies really quickly by using the Kai techniques to heal themselves. Eventually, Zanzo is able to hand the Patara earrings, hand it to them so they can use it to fuse. Before Zanzo can escape, he is struck by the Dark Priest, as he tells that he is an incredible nuisance to his plans. As he already Zanzo, as both Vegeta and Gogeta yell for Zanzo, with Zanzo just smiling and wishing him good luck, as he erased from existence. Both Gogeta and Vegeta yell at the Grand Priest in rage, telling that he's gonna pay for that, as he put their earrings together as seemingly as they fuse into Gogeta once again. But this time is much more powerful. But guys, this is the end of the semi-final part. See you guys in the next part of this What If. Bye.